Hi, it's TR back with another truck camper restoration video, and today is part 2 of framing in this front. I decided to make this a 2-part episode because it was pretty complicated getting this all put together and getting it right. But I did make a mistake. In my haste to get this inside to seam up nicely. All right, so as you can see, I got that seam where these two panels come together nicely done. I put a piece of that webbing on there to trim it out. I allowed this front piece to drop down about a 1/2 inch, and I didn't catch it till just a couple weeks ago. I was sitting here taking a break in the shade over here underneath this nice big pine tree, and I was looking at it and I went, wait a minute, something's not right here. And so what I ended up doing is that front piece. I need my tape measure. This piece went in just fine, okay? You can actually see that a part of the radius is here, but when I installed this piece, I was trying to get this seam inside to join up really nice and look neat and trim, and I overlooked the fact that I allowed this whole front frame here, that starts here and runs down to here, to drop down about a 1/2 inch. It's going to be easy enough to fix, and you'll see that in a future episode. Okay, that's enough of my chatter. Let's get on with finishing this front frame. I went and cut some pieces of this paneling here, and you'll note that I painted this before I cut it. That stapler sitting right there is a pain though. It's in the wrong spot. Set that right there. Okay, so I'm going to fit this in here like this. I can see already I need to take care of that little thing right there. It's a nail. Maybe we can just pound them down. Huh? Yeah. Alright, let's try this again. Called 1/4 inch webbing, or GIMP. I'm not sure what GIMP stands for, but what it is it's a trim strip that you staple on. It'll help hide the seam between these sheets. I'll get you up there close so you can see that. Okay, it's awful windy, I know, so I'm not going to be talking a lot. I'm going to be working on trying to get the rest of this front end framed up here. So yesterday I laminated it all up. So this morning I put on a fresh coat of paint, and we're going to go ahead and get it put in here. I'm going to need a second set of hands to do this. I don't think there's any way I'm going to get this up there myself. Jesus, what a hassle. Just hold it there for a minute. I'm going to go over to this other side. Let's see if I can get it clamped in place. that went pretty good. It wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. All right, so just doing a little fabrication here. I've got to make this part right here, okay? So you can see these are pretty rotten. And gosh, you know, even the screws are all just totally rusted. Fortunately, it fits the width of a 2x4. I'm trying to avoid these knots that you see in this 2x4, despite the rude interruption from the compressor. Okay, so this does fit out of one piece of 2x4 here, and I'm trying to avoid these knots. There's a knot here, there's one right here, there's one right here, but I think I'm in that space where I want to be. Let's get this thing lined up. Feels good. So I picked up a saber saw blade here that should be long enough, and we'll just do it with the saber saw. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go cut this 2x4 down. I'll be right back. All right, I just did that to make this easier to deal with when I'm clamping it down here. Oops. All right, safety glasses. And then we're ready to go. One down, one to go. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to hit these with the sander and clean them up a little bit. That ought to do it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get this trim strip, this webbing they call it, stapled down. And the one thing I have learned when working with this, it works better to work from the back side here. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and get this fit in. I just blocked this up here real quick just to have something to clamp against, because I want to clamp this down and then I'll screw and glue it. So we'll just pop this off for now. Let's see, how far up does that glue need to go? Oops. The glue needs to go to right there. Back here. Okay. slid. It slid. There we go. That's looking better. Let's see if I can get to... right here. And let's go about right here. I think I'm going to want to get that smaller drill because this is drilling out the hole too big. Yeah, I think I'll do one more, like right here, about equidistant. Ow. Alright, that's not too bad. Now we'll do the other side. This wraps up part 2 of framing in this front nose and rounded radiuses. I'm really excited about making some great progress here. I feel like this is a real accomplishment because I've had to completely replace this whole cab from basically here forward. And it's taken quite a while, but I feel like I'm making good progress. So if you like this video, give me that thumbs up. I always appreciate that. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Still lots of great videos to come on this restoration/renovation ? I invite you to support the channel by visiting Amazon through the link in the description of this video. That will take you to my Amazon store. You can depart from there, go buy anything you'd like on Amazon. I'll get a very small commission. You'll pay the same price. I thank you in advance. But for now, it's time to go. Thanks for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Till we get together for another truck camper renovation video, peace.